Hi there, in this video I'm going to go over how to draw Bohr diagrams. So first I'm going to break down some instructions for it, and then I'll go over some examples. So the thing here is drawing Bohr diagrams. So we got to go through a few steps. First step is you need to identify the element you're trying to draw the diagram for. So identify your element. Step 2 would be to find the atomic number of that element. And that is also equal to the number of protons for that element. And for grade 9 science, we're going to say that's equal to the number of neutrons as well. Oops, 3. Step 3 is we find the number of electrons. Step 4 is draw the diagram. Draw electron shells starting from the inside. Okay. The next thing we need to do is figure out the number of electrons. So how do we find the number of electrons? In a neutral atom, so when we're just talking about a regular atom, no ions, the number of protons equals the number of electrons. The number of protons equals the number of electrons. So if you have 6 protons, that happens to be carbon, that gives you a charge of positive 6. If you have 6 protons and 6 electrons, you get a total charge equal to 0. Positive 6 plus negative 6 is 0. That's where we say it's neutral. If we're talking, however, about an ion, so that's number 1. Number 2, for ions, so an example that would be maybe if you have magnesium can form an ion with a charge of positive 2, so that'd be kind of look like that. If it forms as an ion, I'll have a charge of 2, positive 2. So magnesium has atomic number for magnesium is 12. So there's 12 protons. There's some number of electrons. And when we add up those, we'll get an ion charge equal to positive 2. So another way to say that is positive 12 plus something equals positive 2. And of course the answer to that would be negative 10. So if you have 10 electrons, you add negative 10 there, you will get a total charge of positive 2. So the Bohr diagram for that magnesium then would be something like this. There's your calculus. So we have 2 electrons in the first shell. Second shell there's 4, 6, 8, 10. There's your Bohr diagram for magnesium. Alright, I'm just going to go over a couple more examples then. So oxygen. Oxygen has an atomic number of 8. So that means it has 8 protons, 8 electrons, and 8 neutrons. Atomic mass is 16. So I draw it, I got 2 there, 2, 4, 6, 8. That's it. So in the first shell I have 2 electrons, second shell I have 6. Hydrogen is a little bit different. Hydrogen has an atomic number of 1 and atomic mass of 1. There actually is no neutrons in an atom of hydrogen. So it has 1 proton, 1 electron. That's it. Doesn't get much easier than that. Helium has an atomic number of 2, so it has 2 protons, 2 electrons, 2 neutrons, and atomic mass is 4.0. So that's helium. Silicon is, let me look at my periodic table. Silicon is 14. Atomic number is 14. More protons 14, electrons 14, neutrons 14. Atomic mass is 28.1. So I got to draw 14 electrons in here. So the first shell has 2. Next one has 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. And I think that does it for this video. Thanks.